listen.
Alright, well, creating like a hanging prop, and then I have these three 1-inch tees. No, I think they're 3/4 inch tees. And then I have 3 3/4 inch pieces of pipe to go across here, give you a better shot. I got a 4-way right here. I got a 5 3/4 piece here. And I think this is like a 1 1/4, and I connected it all. These pieces right here are 13 3/4 on both sides. I got this 6-inch pipe, and then I have a 7-inch pipe, and that connects into there. That goes to the motor where I put clamps on it. Now these T's and little pieces here, that doesn't matter. And what I'm using is a high tensile band strap for like packing and stuff. So that's what I'm using for this, and this is 16s from the screw to the motor part here. I don't know if you can see that from here. It's 16 1/2. It's just real flexible, high density packing strap. You know, just to give you a different way to do stuff. You know, if you can ever get a hold of something like that. But that's what I got. I got over here some 1/2-inch 290s, a 9 1/2 and a 10-inch, which would be the same for here, and that's going to go through here for the arms. Now when this T comes up, it's actually going to go like this, and it's going to go inside of the 3/4 inch pipe, and the piece that goes right through here will be the 7-inch pipe, and then the other piece will be the 5 and 5 1/2 that goes through here for the arm. And I'll show you that once it's all done. Got the arms on with the 90s. I was gonna use 45s, but you know, with the virus stuff and all that, I didn't have the parts for it. But that's what it looks like. And I got the head swiveling at the top. But this is all going to be hanging. There will be no bottom half. It's just going to be the torso. And with that high tensile strap that I got, as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's a different way to do it. And all it does is just bends out a little bit. And it's pretty tough stuff. It's not going to break. That's just another way to do it. Now I got to create the body for it, and the head and everything, and I'll try to vlog all that. As you see, I went and got these clamps to hold the motor onto, and you have to double up just for these clamps to work properly, and that'll keep it in place. And then what I did right here is I put a washer in behind, washer in the front, did a lock washer, and this right here I'm going to put a screw all the way through. But I just temporarily just screwed it in. I probably would come down a little bit more because I thought maybe that it would crack. But then I figured, you know, with this pipe in it too, it should be okay. But if I was to do it again, I'd come down just a little bit lower. But I got a lot of this strapping, so I'm thinking I might do a lot of stuff with this strapping. That's just another way to do it. That's not the only way. And so what I'm going to do is, since, I mean, I have skeletons, but I'm going to want a lot more, so I don't want to use up the skeleton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a electrical wire and build the ribs like I did in some of my other videos. And what I do is just use this as you know, I use this to how I make it. I'll take the electrical wire and make the same shape coming across, and I'll screw it into the PVC. So I'll just make all the ribs, and then I'll corpse it, and then that will you know, make it so I don't have to use one of my skeletons. Because I got a lot of probably about 5 skeletons, but I need them for something else. So if I can make it without having to do it, that's even better. I mean, like this guy right here, this was made with electrical wire, and this guy right here was made with electrical wire as well. I mean, I didn't use a skeleton on either one of these. So, and when I say electrical wire, I mean this stuff right here. Just some Romex. And I just use it, shape it, screw it in, and it's good. Since we're all in quarantine, we gotta do something. Okay, like I said, I used the Romex, and I'm making ribs. I'll have some bones come across here, and then I'll do the ribs here. And all I did was got a piece of cardboard, zip tied it to keep it all into shape, and I'll just keep doing that. And then once I latex it and all that stuff, it'll look like a pair of ribs. That's what I got so far. And all I did was screw them in with little screws all the way through there. Okay, there's some ribs. When I got down to here, I just zip tied them to this side because these don't go all the way up. They just kind of like swoop around like this. I mean, I think it looks like ribs. I mean, once you latex it and or corpse it with however you like to corpse your stuff, you know, you got a skeleton. You know what I mean? You didn't have to use one. And then I'm just going to use this this head I got from Home Depot for, you know, $5 for 6 of them or whatever. And stick it right on there. There you go. You got a skeleton. And then I'll, you know, do a little detailing on the on the arms and everything to make it look. Then I'll have like guts and stuff hanging down here almost to the floor, just like latex intestines. And while he's dangling in the hair from the puppet thing, and that's gonna look pretty cool, I think, once it's all done. Okay, I'll keep you posted. I mean, it's real easy, you know, just as long as you got some Romex, and you can just make your own ribs. It's a lot cheaper. Okay, what I did so far was I put tin foil, and then I use tape, and it's kind of like some little elbows and shoulder little joints there, and then I put an extra bone in here with electrical wire, and then I put a union right here, and then drilled all this electrical wire to the union, and then just started making it look like fingers. That way I can have some skeleton hands and don't have to put a whole bunch of work into it. And then I'll do the same for this side. And I did screw everything in before I did it, but I didn't screw this in. Obviously, you don't want to do that because that's where the arms move. That's what I got so far. Okay, well, I changed my mind on how I did this. I took that strap off because this prop is going to be hanging from the ceiling like this. And then look, I want the head to look all the way up and then come all the way down. Now you can have it any way you want to do it. And all I did really is this was right here. I moved it to the side so that lined up better. And I used this. You could use a piece of steel to do the same thing. I just used this because I had it. And for the neck, I used this. I had this piece laying around. You could just use an L bracket. L bracket works the same like this. Oh, sorry. You could easily have done this with the L bracket and hooked it right to that. But I had this, so I used it. Connected it right to the neck. It comes down. Like I said, to line it up, I just moved this piece right here, you know, to where it lined up. And that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, because I changed it up. I wanted to have it to where it's this way and the head comes up and it looks up at you as you're walking by. So that's where I'm at right now. Got the hands all done. I mean, they're not perfect, but once I corpse them, it's gonna look like hands. A lot easier. See, I did all that. It's gonna look just like a skeleton, but it's all PVC. Put that bone in for this, all this right here. I'm going to latex it here and here. You can't latex this part because this is a part that's moving. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hair on him coming down and latex it to the ribs as it's fully extended. That way, when his head comes down, the hair will just move and then go back. That'll cover up anything that that I got on there. Okay.
Listen.